The Camtech League is hosted by the Game Hub, Kamloops' friendly local game store. Located at 1304 Battle Street, the Game Hub has a welcoming environment, awesome staff, and a wide selection of hobbies like board games, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer, and of course Battletech. It's the perfect place to roll dice and make friends. The Game Hub, where gamers connect.
Good evening, citizens of the Inner Sphere. This is Valeria Chen with the Inner Sphere News Network, bringing you the latest reports from the embattled world of Larsha. The long-expected clash between the Capellan Federation and the advancing 6th Crucius Lancers has erupted into full-scale planetary combat. The latest fighting has been brutal, costly, and decisive in shaping the control of Larsha's critical infrastructure.
That's right, Valeria. In the Ashwood Proving Grounds, a covert engagement took place between mercenary forces contracted by rival states. The Grey Death Legion-affiliated Navidson's Hellfighters were tasked with defending a Thorium spy ring, while a new mercenary group, Garrett's group, attempted to capture it under a Capellan contract. The Hellfighters succeeded in securing their primary objective. The spy ring remains intact, ensuring Thorium operatives continue to destabilize Capellan control. However, Garrett's group did manage to capture a mobile Dacers center and avoided causing significant civilian infrastructure damage, earning them some measure of success.
Closer to the city of Veldport, savage fighting broke out at the civilian aerospace port. There, Savage Arms, under Thorium contract, launched an assault against the Capellan-aligned Kamikaze. Their goal? Take control of the vital launch facilities. The fighting was fierce, but Kamikazes ultimately defended both the aerospace port and its hangar facilities. Savage Arms, however, managed to capture the facility's fuel trucks and left the site structurally intact. The results is mixed. House Liao retains control of the aerospace port, giving them continued access to aerospace assets from ground operations, but the loss of fuel trucks could hamper logistics in the days to come.
The bloodiest clash came at the Midway Spacelift Terminal during Operation Terminal Velocity. Mercenary companies Stimble's Irregulars and the Varangian Guard, both contracted by House Davian, launched a coordinated assault against entrenched Capellan militia forces. In a daring maneuver, the attackers seized the Spacelift sensor tower, crippling the defenders' ability to track incoming forces. Several militia mech warriors ejected during the fighting, and at least 2 were captured by Stimble's Irregulars.
Though the mercenaries secured the spaceport for House Davian, the victories came at great cost. The loading gantries were heavily damaged in the fighting, limiting the facility's logistical usefulness, and the fuel supply for the Doc Dene-class dropships was destroyed. The resulting catastrophic explosion consumed the vessels and crippled refueling services. In the chaos, the Maskir Ofka agent was killed before boarding his catapult, a CPLT-C1. The mech itself survived unscathed and was claimed by the Varangian Guard as salvage.
Meanwhile, elsewhere on Larsha, the advanced elements of the 6th Crucius Lancers reinforced their mercenary allies with sweeping gains. One combined arms company secured the southern reaches of Candilla, locking down the critical roadway to the Midway Spacelift Station. A second company moved into the spacelift itself, fortifying the position captured by Stimble's Irregulars and the Varangian Guard. The third company took Corvus hydroelectric plant, ensuring stable power for Davian-controlled territories on Larsha. With these victories, Davian forces now have a firm foothold on the planet.
For House Liao, the defense has grown more desperate by the day. Though they have retained control of Veldport Aerospace Port, the loss of the Midway Spacelift Terminal and the Corvus Hydro Plant places tremendous pressure on the Calamantans' defenses.
The war for Larsha is no longer a question of if it will engulf the entire planet, but when. With the Crucius Lancers digging in and reinforcements for both sides on the way, the citizens of Larsha are staring down weeks, if not months, of escalating violence.
This has been Valeria Chen
and Elias Trin reporting for ISNN. Stay safe and stay informed. Establishing secure connection. Stand by. Stand by. Connection secured. Authenticating. MRB authentication confirmed. Attention all registered commands operating on Larsha. With the full weight of the 6th Crucius Lancers RCT preparing to deploy and Capellan reinforcements still inbound, the situation on planet remains volatile. Your contracts in the coming weeks will decide whether House Davian secures critical infrastructure or if the Confederation can stall the Sun's advance. The following missions have been logged for potential assignment. Review the parameters carefully and ensure your lances are prepared for the expected opposition. Commanders, civilian suffering on Larsha has intensified. Relief efforts remain stretched thin, but your contracts will shape the conflict's trajectory. The Federated Sons are pressing their advantage before reinforcements arrive, and the Confederation clings to every stronghold. Choose your engagements wisely. Reputations, fortunes, and survival hang in the balance. Good hunting, Commanders.